New sled, new building. The only thing holding us back now is a little bit of snow in the forecast. Snow that is snow and is not freezing rain. I had to pick up this thing the other day for the HCR. It is the attach bag for it. I did a bunch of research and honestly, I've never been happy with like any of my storage solutions on my sled ever. And then all the CKX stuff is all piled up on the back of the turbo here. I had the Mountain Addiction stuff on both of these. And then that seemed to work pretty good. I didn't mind those. The pack out was eh. And then the big phaser back there just ended up with one of the cat bags wearing that anyway. I was doing a bunch of research on all the different storage systems. I've always said it, I'm not a fan of the Lynx stuff. We break a few of those adapters a year. When I took the 14 demo catalyst out with APS, I remember that, I think it was this exact same bag that was on here. So hold your shovel. I'll show this bag off a little bit since I didn't really see a lot of content on it or anything. And then a couple of water resistant pouches. More storage. I figured might as well get the thing that's actually designed for the unit this time. Fits all its curves and everything. So this attach system. On this one, you can actually lock this bag right to the unit if you want. And then these two are buttons. Then you can kind of just hit those at the same time. You gotta spank it. I actually had a hard time finding this bag, like the part number in any of the Arctic Cat catalogs, so I figured I'd make a video on it real quick here. There's the part number there if you're looking for it. If you're an old school cat guy like me, you recognize that's a wonky looking Arctic Cat part number. There's different shaped bins and like storage racks and gas caddies, I think, and stuff like that. And those all just go to this attached system. So Arctic Cat, stick with this, please. It's a little pricey, but man, no matter what you do for storage solution on these things, it's basically the same price by the time you walk out the door. So you might as well get the thing that was meant to fit it. Setting up the new HCR here with proper safety equipment and figuring out which peanut butter jar fits my toolkit stuff the best in it. We got spare belts, both spare belts, because these things, they got the secondary belt now, or final belt, or final drive belt, whatever you want to call it. While we wait for snow, we're setting this thing up, and I'm pretty sure that the place for the spare belts was under the hood. I did read the manual, and I was laying in bed thinking last night where that was, and the only place that I didn't look was behind the hood after I took the hood off. Oh, they don't have a spot for the final drive. Oh, there's tons of space in here, little buddy. Why don't you get in on this too? I think we're pretty much set up here. We're just waiting for the snow now. Besides one thing, there's one other thing I'm looking at getting this year. So this one is the HCR. There's no like gauge upgrade for this thing. So it's just like the sport gauge, which is fine because I'm looking at getting myself either a Voyager Pro or a Garmin Tread. The 5.5 one. It's the one other thing I'd be kind of looking at upgrading for sledding in general, because for this HCR, Cat actually makes like a nice bag and a nice mount and everything that I can use for the Garmin. And I know the Voyager, it has mounts out there too for the Cat. I'm basically asking for the people who used them both, which one are you guys liking better? Because I'll be buying a standalone unit so I can use it in like my other outdoor activities like hiking, kayaking, and then plus like a lot of times there's going to be times where this unit's going to be sitting at home and we're going to be out on the 141 back there, or the big phaser back there in the corner, or whatever that thing is. I actually end up riding different types of units quite a bit. Like last year the snow was like so poor most of the time. There's lots of times I was out on the 141 in the mountains. So I want something that I can switch between my all my machines really easy. That's why I was going after the standalone one anyway. I know I asked, but still looking for feedback on the GPSs. Like if I'm buying a Voyager just for the group ride stuff, I don't know if I want to do that. I might want to buy the Garmin. Other than that, we just need fuel now and we are good to go. And snow. Oh, heater kicked on. Well, you get that now. That's actually the Alpine sitting back there with the M hood sticking out on top of it. We got to do an engine rebuild on that thing because, yeah, I might have been like on the last rebuild we did. It's like a 399. It's a little bigger now because we had to overbore it. But I might have been trying to run it, you know, a little spicy, you know, trying to pump a little too much power out of that 1971 engine. They're not really built for power, but all right, I wanted more power. So we'll take care of that one day here eventually. We'll get that one up and running again. That one is a perfect candidate for a restore project because as handy as it would be around the farm here, it's not good for much else. Got the big phaser sitting back here still. That's got a new engine in it. That one will be using this year for sure. If anything, that'll be on it. And then we have this M7 here, modded to be an M8. That thing was kind of... Everybody asked about this thing. And I bought it a few years back with a blown transmission because I wanted the motor out of it. So it's actually an M7, and then that thing has the fuel controller in it too. So with the fuel controller, pipes, high compression head, big bore. I think this is actually the most powerful sled here, even more powerful than the turbo. It needs a whole transmission though. The diamond drive is literally cooked out of it, and that's why I got it for cheap, hoping that I'd be able to use the engine for something maybe. And then there's the triple. The triple's over there. That's it hanging out on the wall. It got caught in the middle of the move, so the plan still is, to rebuild that whole thing. But it was completely torn down in the middle of this last move, so I'm kind of finding everything for it now. So there's the seat, triple pipes, the hood, some of the wiring harness. The motor is sitting over there, right there on the chair. So I'll be wanting to get that back together since we got another triple in the fleet now. Ben's got that ZRT 600 triple now. And that is one cool thing about our new shop out here is that there is a zone that we can ride right from our shop doors. So there's no loading up or anything like that. We're just waiting on the snow for that. I've been working super hard since we took possession of this place. Get it all spiffed up and ready for us for winter. Done all the lighting, cleaned out a bunch of the just debris and stuff that was left in here. The whole property needed a whole bunch of work. So it's finally all coming together now. But there is still so much more to do out here. Got the TV and stuff up now, though. That's like a 86-inch TV or something like that. There was no room for it in the house, so it's going to be part of the lounge in here now. The only reason that TV is up there is because I only paid like $150 for it, and there's no other place for it in the entire property. I'm going to be doing like 90s/2000s lounge in here, so I'm going to be looking for stuff to fill out all those shelves. But there isn't even power over here yet, and there isn't even power over to where my main work area is just yet either. So still lots to do. I do have a wire going over there to cold storage, but that's just from a switch on the wall, so need a dedicated circuit to run over here. There's still just so much stuff to do out here. Well, catching up in maintenance. Sometimes the place just falls apart sitting here. Whatever. Whole thing needs residing anyway. I just watched all the chickens just make a mad dash for the coop, which means it's probably raining again. Freezing raining. Oh good, it's the freezing rain again though. You guys enjoy the freezing rain? We still got a whole shop to set up, so it's time for your favorite part of the video, watching Matt clean. Hey Tommy, did it start snowing out here? Am I gonna step on the ground here and eat shit right away? Well, sweet, there's that snow I was asking about. All right, that's a good day here today. We got a lot of stuff done today. Yeah, well, it might seem like I'm just kind of moving stuff back and forth and moving stuff around, but I'm getting to the point here in the shop that I'm actually kind of getting into the fine touches and stuff like that, moving stuff into the final home where it's supposed to be. And there was one day that I wanted to open up the triple or get that back on a stand, and then I'd tackle it and get some stuff done in the triple. I don't know what I was thinking. We got to do shop setup first, but we're getting to the point now, getting to be far enough along the way that we might not be too far away from doing something like that. Like my bay, my workspace area still needs a little bit more over here, but it's coming along here now. I promised some people that I would have a shop open and operational by mid-December, so I'm trying to keep that promise. I'm slowly starting to hang up banners and stuff along the way here for shop art. And I have this M hood here sitting on the Alpine. It came with that unit there. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get that hood painted up with like an old school cat graphic or like wrapped or something like that, like really old school, and then hang it up on the wall. That would be sweet. I don't know who to send it to for that. So if anybody knows of like an artist or anything who does like wicked paint jobs like that, I'd be interested. I just want to hang it up as wall art, so it doesn't have to be like super tough or anything like that. And then also for this thing here, the bike that came with the shop, I did pick up a new CDI for it for 15 whole bucks. So one day we'll drag that thing out and we'll have another go at it too. I kind of wanted to do like a trade-up program on that, but we'll get it running first. We're getting really close now to be able to roll into some projects and some ride videos. Just need the snow to show up. Thanks everybody for watching today's video. We will see you in the next one.